Sorry, our ice cream machine is broken. Ever heard this phrase at McDonald's? At any given moment, roughly 25% of McDonald's ice cream machines in America are out of order. That's over 3,000 machines, broken, every single day. But what if I tell you this isn't an accident? There's a billion-dollar conspiracy behind this. A contract so corrupt that the Federal Trade Commission launched an investigation. Today, we're exposing the Taylor Company monopoly that cost McDonald's franchisees over $625 million in lost sales. A simple question: why McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken? You might think that the machines have poor quality or employees handle them irresponsibly. That's exactly what McDonald's wants you to think. The truth is far more sinister. McDonald's ice cream machines are manufactured by a company called Taylor Commercial Food Service. And here's the key: Taylor doesn't make money when their machines work properly. They make money when their machines break down. In fact, Taylor designed their machines to be unnecessarily complex, deliberately difficult to repair, and programmed to display cryptic error codes that only Taylor-certified technicians can fix. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is a documented business model that has been operating in plain sight for over 30 years. McDonald's corporate knew about this arrangement all along. In fact, they benefit from it through a commission-based system that we'll expose in detail. But the real victims? Franchise owners who lose millions in ice cream sales and customers like you who can't get a McFlurry when you want one. Today, we're unfolding a dark corporate scandal, a story involving exclusive contracts, corporate corruption, and legal manipulation of the system, the Taylor monopoly. To understand how this monopoly works, we need to go back to 1956 when McDonald's signed an exclusive deal with Taylor Company to supply all their ice cream machines. At first, this seemed like a reasonable business decision. Taylor was a reputable manufacturer, and standardizing equipment across franchises made sense. But over the decades, something changed. Taylor's machines became complex, fragile, and quite expensive to maintain. Let's explore it stepwise further. Step 1. The exclusive contract. Every McDonald's franchise in America is contractually required to purchase Taylor ice cream machines. They can't buy from competitors, even if other machines are cheaper, more reliable, or easier to maintain. This contract contains a clause that former franchisees call the trap. It states that franchisees must use approved equipment suppliers, and Taylor is the only approved supplier for ice cream machines. Step 2. The complexity design. Taylor's machines are engineering nightmares. The C602 model, used in most McDonald's locations, has over 70 different error codes, but the user manual doesn't explain most of them. Former McDonald's manager Jennifer Wu testified in a 2021 lawsuit. We'd get error codes like ERR52, but the manual just says to call a technician. We couldn't fix anything ourselves. Step 3. The repair monopoly. When a Taylor machine breaks down, franchisees can't just call any repair service. They must use Taylor-authorized technicians who charge premium rates and often take days to arrive. Average repair ticket is $350 to $500. Technicians are instructed to identify preventive maintenance opportunities during each service call. That means, when fixing one problem, find other issues to justify higher bills. Step 4. The parts monopoly. Even simple replacement parts must be purchased directly from Taylor. A circuit board that's available in $90 at famous electronic retailers sells for whopping $1,200 from Taylor. Independent repair expert Quinn Callahan analyzed Taylor's parts pricing. They're charging 10 to 15 times the actual component cost. A basic temperature sensor that costs $15 retail is $180 from Taylor. It's highway robbery. Step 5. The cleaning nightmare. Here's where it gets truly diabolical. Taylor machines require a 4-hour cleaning cycle every night. During this cycle, the machine is completely non-functional. But the cleaning cycle is so complicated and sensitive that even minor errors force the machine to restart the entire 4-hour process. Touch the wrong button? Start over. Open the door too soon? Start over. Former employee Marcus Rodriguez explained, "The machine would fail the cleaning cycle for the tiniest reasons. Sometimes we'd have to run it 3 or 4 times before it worked. meaning the ice cream machine would be down for 12 to 16 hours. And when the cleaning cycle fails, another error code, another service call, another $500 repair bill. Now we get to the heart of the conspiracy. Why does McDonald's corporate allow this monopoly to continue? The answer was revealed in documents presented in 2019 class action lawsuit filed by McDonald's franchisees against both McDonald's corporate and Taylor Company. The lawsuit exposed financial arrangement between McDonald's corporate headquarters and Taylor Company. Here's how the kickback system works. The equipment markup. When a franchisee buys a Taylor ice cream machine through McDonald's approved supplier program, they pay approximately $18,000. But Taylor documents show the actual wholesale cost is only $12,000. Where does that $6,000 difference go? According to deposition testimony from former McDonald's supply chain executive Robert Chen, McDonald's corporate receives a percentage of every equipment sale as an administrative fee. Chen testified, "We called it a fee, but really it was a kickback." McDonald's corporate made money every time a franchisee had to buy or replace a Taylor machine. McDonald's corporate receives quarterly payments based on Taylor's total service revenue from McDonald's locations. If McDonald's corporate is receiving payments based on how much money Taylor makes from repairs, then McDonald's corporate profits when machines break down. This explains everything. McDonald's corporate has a direct financial incentive to maintain Taylor's monopoly and to allow machines that break frequently. The replacement cycle. Scam Taylor machines are designed to last approximately 7 to 10 years before requiring complete replacement. But Taylor engineering experts claim that the machines could easily be designed to last 15 to 20 years with proper construction. A whistleblower engineer revealed, "We were explicitly told to use components that would degrade within certain timeframes. Management called it planned maintenance cycles, but we knew it was planned obsolescence." When machines need replacement, franchisees must buy new Taylor machines at full price, generating another round of kickbacks for McDonald's corporate. Perhaps most cynically, McDonald's corporate restricts how much training franchise employees can receive on machine maintenance. Former McDonald's trainer Patricia Gomez explained, "We were told not to teach employees too much about the machines. Corporate said it was for safety and quality reasons, but we suspected it was to ensure more service calls to Taylor." By keeping franchisees dependent on Taylor service calls, McDonald's corporate ensures the kickback payments keep flowing. This is where our story takes a dramatic turn. In 2019, two entrepreneurs decided to challenge the Taylor McDonald's monopoly. Their names were Jeremy O'Sullivan and Melissa Nelson, and they created a device called Kitch. Kitch was brilliant in its simplicity. It was a small device that attached to Taylor ice cream machines and translated those cryptic error codes into plain English. It also provided detailed diagnostic information and could be monitored remotely via smartphone. For the first time, McDonald's franchisees could understand what was wrong with their machines and often fix problems themselves without calling expensive Taylor technicians. Within months, Kitch devices were installed in over 1,000 McDonald's locations. Franchisees reported that their ice cream machines were working 40 to 50% more reliably. One franchisee calculated he saved $12,000 annually on repair costs. Jeremy O'Sullivan later told reporters, "We weren't trying to hurt anyone's business. We just wanted to help franchisees keep their machines running. We thought McDonald's corporate would love it. They were wrong." The corporate retaliation. In November 2020, McDonald's corporate sent an email to all franchisees warning them not to use Kitch devices. The email claimed Kitch posed safety risks and could void machine warranties. Then came the real blow. Taylor Company, working with McDonald's corporate, obtained a Kitch device and reverse-engineered it. They used this information to file patent infringement claims and to update their machine's software to block Kitch devices from working, then publicly claimed Kitch was hacking their machines and compromising safety. Jeremy O'Sullivan responded, "We weren't hacking anything. We were simply reading data that the machine already produces." Taylor and McDonald's corporate launched a coordinated legal attack on Kitch. They filed lawsuits claiming patent infringement, trade secret theft, breach of equipment warranties, safety violations. Kitch, a small startup with limited resources, was suddenly fighting legal battles on multiple fronts against billion-dollar corporate giants with army of lawyers. Former Kitch attorney David Park explained, This was lawfare, pure and simple. Taylor and McDonald's knew Kitch couldn't afford prolonged litigation. They were trying to bankrupt them through legal fees. The strategy worked. By 2022, Kitch had spent over $3 million on legal defense and was forced to significantly scale back operations. But Kitch fought back with their own lawsuit, alleging defamation, tortious interference, and antitrust violations. And that's when the really damaging internal documents started emerging. The Kitch saga caught the attention of someone important, the Federal Trade Commission. In September 2021, the FTC launched a formal investigation into McDonald's ice cream machine repair practices. The investigation focused on whether McDonald's and Taylor were engaging in anti-competitive behavior and harming consumers. FTC's concerns were centered around these four findings. Number 1. Market control. Taylor controls approximately 80% of the commercial soft-serve ice cream machine market in the United States. But their market share at McDonald's locations is 100% due to the exclusive contract. FTC economists calculated that this monopoly was costing McDonald's franchisees an estimated $625 million annually in lost sales due to machine downtime. Number 2. Right to repair violations. The FTC investigation found that Taylor's restrictions on independent repairs violated the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act and emerging right to repair regulations. Legal documents rustling. An FTC memo states, Taylor Company has created an artificial repair monopoly by designing machines that are deliberately difficult to service and by restricting access to diagnostic information and spare parts. Number 3. Anti-competitive practices. The FTC investigation uncovered evidence of coordinated action between McDonald's corporate and Taylor to exclude competitors and to suppress innovation like Kitch. Number 4. Consumer harm. The FTC calculated that American consumers were harmed to the tune of approximately $1.4 billion annually in lost product availability and higher prices. How? When ice cream machines are broken, customers can't buy ice cream products. But McDonald's doesn't lower prices to compensate. You pay the same for a meal that should include a functional dessert option. As the FTC investigation progressed, something interesting happened. Franchisees started speaking out publicly about the Taylor monopoly. In March 2022, the National Owners Association, a group representing McDonald's franchisees, sent a letter to McDonald's corporate demanding an end to the exclusive Taylor contract. McDonald's corporate response was dismissive. They released a statement saying, McDonald's is committed to equipment that meets our high standards. We continue to work with all stakeholders to improve machine reliability. Notice what they didn't say. They didn't deny the monopoly, they didn't address the kickback allegations, and they didn't commit to approving alternative suppliers. Then, in August 2023, a bombshell document leaked to the media. This document explicitly outlined how McDonald's corporate profited from the Taylor arrangement and included projections showing that machine downtime and service calls were factored into their revenue models. One section read, service call frequency averaging 8 to 12 per location annually generates optimal revenue balance between franchise satisfaction and corporate returns. McDonald's corporate calculated exactly how often machines should break to maximize their profits without causing franchisees to rebel. The global conspiracy. Here's what makes this story even bigger. The Taylor-McDonald's conspiracy isn't just an American problem, it's global. Investigative reporters discovered that similar exclusive arrangements exist in McDonald's markets around the world, with regional equipment suppliers playing the same role Taylor plays in America. International evidence. Europe. In the EU, McDonald's has an exclusive arrangement with Carpigiani, an Italian company owned by the same parent corporation as Taylor. The same repair monopoly model applies. They use the same playbook: complex machines, cryptic error codes, restricted repairs, and kickback payments to corporate. Asia Pacific. In Japan, South Korea, and Australia, McDonald's uses Taylor machines imported from the US, with even worse service response times due to distance from Taylor's service centers. Latin America. In Mexico and Brazil, McDonald's uses locally manufactured machines built under Taylor license, but with the same restrictive service arrangements. Taylor charges even higher service rates in these markets. When you calculate the global scope of this conspiracy, the numbers are staggering. Estimated 40,000 McDonald's locations worldwide, average 10 service calls per location per year, average service call cost $400, total annual service revenue $160 million. And that's just service calls. Add in parts sales, machine replacements, and equipment sales, and the Taylor monopoly generates an estimated $500 to $700 million annually. McDonald's corporate receives approximately $50 to $80 million per year through various kickback arrangements. There's also a hidden environmental cost to this conspiracy that nobody talks about. Because Taylor machines break so frequently and are designed with planned obsolescence, approximately 2,500 to 3,000 machines are thrown away and replaced every year. Each machine weighs about 400 pounds, and this creates roughly 1.2 million pounds of electronic waste annually, waste that could be prevented. But Taylor and McDonald's have no incentive to reduce this waste because machine replacements generate massive profits. Despite the FTC investigation, despite the lawsuits, despite the public outcry, the Taylor-McDonald's romance continues to operate today with some new tactics. Tactic 1. The Reliability Theater. In 2023, McDonald's announced a partnership with Taylor to improve machine reliability. They released press statements about new training programs and upgraded machines. But this was pure PR. The new machines still have the same restrictive service requirements, the same cryptic error codes, and the same repair monopoly. Tactic 2. The Kitsch Destruction. McDonald's corporate and Taylor successfully drove Kitsch out of most McDonald's locations through legal pressure and threatening emails to franchisees. Tactic 3. The Controlled Opposition. In a brilliant strategic move, Taylor announced they were developing their own diagnostic app that would provide machine information to franchisees. But when this app launched, it provided minimal useful information and still required calling Taylor technicians for most issues. It was designed to look like transparency while maintaining the service call monopoly. As of mid-2025, the situation remains largely unchanged. Taylor maintains their exclusive contract with McDonald's. Ice cream machines still break at approximately the same rate, 25% down at any given time. Franchisees continue losing millions in ice cream sales. McDonald's corporate continues receiving kickback payments. The FTC investigation has stalled with no concrete enforcement action. And customers? You still can't get a McFlurry when you want one. So why are McDonald's ice cream machines always broken? It's not because McDonald's employees are lazy. It's not because the machines are poorly made. It's not because ice cream machines are inherently difficult technology. McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken because it's profitable for them to be broken. Taylor Company makes hundreds of millions from service calls and parts sales. McDonald's corporate receives commission payments tied to this service revenue. And the whole system is protected by exclusive contracts and legal warfare against innovators who try to fix the problem. The victims are franchisees who lose money on ice cream sales, customers who can't get the products they want, and repair entrepreneurs like Kitsch who are crushed when they try to help. This is corporate monopoly in its purest form. The next time a McDonald's employee tells you the ice cream machine is broken, remember, it's not broken by accident, it's broken by design. And somewhere, Taylor Company and McDonald's corporate are making money from your disappointment. If this investigation exposed a conspiracy you never knew existed, subscribe for more deep dives into how major corporations manipulate markets and customers. And remember, every broken McFlurry machine is a testament to the power of corporate monopolies. Thanks for watching, and maybe it's time we all demand the right to repair what we buy